Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a review of the Harley Quinn Kotobukiya ARTFX statue from the Mad Lovers collection. So I really love this statue. I think this was the first one to come out in the series, but correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is this insanely good Harley Quinn statue. I was very much looking for something that was very in touch with the classic Harley Quinn, sort of the jester style. I didn't like Suicide Squad or anything, and it's really hard. I found recently to find a classic Harley Quinn, and this one was absolutely perfect when I saw it. I saw it when I think around when it first came out, but I just never got around to buying it. I've only bought it recently, and I'm so glad I did finally decide to buy it. And yeah, it's a really lovely statue. So I'm going to start off with the suit. Actually, one of the first things I noticed was sort of like the glossy look. I'm pretty sure you can see this, but like the paint they've used is kind of like this glossy sheen, and I think that is a really lovely touch actually for the statue, because it kind of brings some realism to it, I suppose. I think if they went with a bit of a matte colour, it wouldn't have had the same effect. It looks kind of like wet looking. Yeah, I love the look, and it feels like smooth, if that makes sense. I love all like the little detailings of the diamonds as well. I think that looks really cool. So back in and onto like the facial features. I think it's kind of hard to really show how good the face is. I don't think it ever really comes across quite right on camera, but in real life, I really love the bright blue eyes. You can probably see that on the camera though. I think the detailing is really nice. I think an advantage for Kotobukiya is the fact that you don't really have to go too crazy on the detailing, because it is kind of like that white wash of colour across her face. I love the red lip. I feel like the only thing I would say, I feel like they could have maybe done some expression there. I feel like it's not like that big of an issue for me at all, but I think it would have been kind of cool if they did like a smile or something, or like a smirk, because I feel like there is a kind of smiley thing going on there, but I don't feel like it's anything kind of that you'd associate with Harley Quinn, because she's a bit nuts, isn't she? So I feel like it would have been kind of cool if they did like a little smirk or something going on there. But yeah, the facial detailing is really, really good. I think that, again, like the jester hat looks really good. I think the mask looks really lovely. It's simplistic in a way, but I think it works really well. So I think you can find of some statues that the simplicity of it looks kind of cheap or not working, but I think it looks really lovely here. Again, I love the pose. I think I've said this with both Catwoman and Poison Ivy. I absolutely love the pose. I think each one, they have nailed the poses for perfectly. I think this is kind of like it's kind of slightly sexy, but it looks kind of badass at the same time. I think it's kind of in tune with the character as well. I don't actually have the box. It's in my loft, and it's been a recurring theme with the last few statues, but they're all in the loft now. But the box is, again, really well packaged. It's very in time with the Harley Quinn look. It's got the classic illustrations and stuff. I think they do a really lovely job on the packaging as well, and it makes you really feel like you've got something great, which you have. I like the cuff detailing as well, and also I don't even know what you'd call this, so it sounds kind of stupid, but this part I like that as well. And as with all the other statues, you've got the little like pin that you sort of just sort of pluck in there, and it just holds the statue in. Really lovely. I think also this statue, you kind of can choose how you want the statue to be placed, if that makes sense. Like like the positioning of it, so you can have it like that, but you can also kind of have it like that. You probably wouldn't have it from that angle or this one. I think it kind of gives you some variations on the look as well. Yeah, I think this is an insanely good statue. Actually, this is one of my favourite ones I've ever bought. I think it just looks so perfect, in my opinion. I just don't feel like there's any other Harley Quinn statues I've seen that's quite like this one. It's really captured the same essence and look I've been trying to get. Yeah, at least not like as good of a price as this. So if you are looking for like a classic kind of Harley Quinn jester statue, but you don't want to spend an absolute fortune on it, this is a perfect one. This is absolutely perfect if that's what you're looking for. I think it is kind of hard to find now, but I think you can still get it for around like £60-70, but I'm not sure how much that is in US dollars or anything. You can still get a decent price on it, so I think it's definitely worthwhile getting if that's something you're interested in. So I'll leave links to my Catwoman, My Poison Ivy one as well if you want to check out the others in the series. I really hope you've enjoyed this little quick review, and I hope to see you again soon, so take care.